The all-new Avenger looking to hang on to the championship flag here tonight in week 2 of the December season. Also, return of the new kid on the block. 𝐷𝐸 is back here tonight trying to take home a victory in Dragon. And speaking of rookies, Master of Disaster returns, ready to dominate the field. All that and more next on Thunder.
It's time for big horsepower and big hair.
You're watching Monster Truck Attitude.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to a capacity sold-out crowd here at the MTA Arena. Week 2 of the December season about to kick off here on Thursday Night Thunder. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and hey, be sure to stick around to the end of the video and make sure you watch all of the great racing action here tonight, as we have got 8 of the best die-cast monster trucks ready to rev up the arena floor for all you great viewers at home. Avenger is the man to beat here tonight. The new truck debuted last week. He's trying to hang on to that championship flag. Here's how our round 1 action is going to be breaking down. Dragon's going to be going one-on-one with Blue Thunder. Executioner's back to take on Rap Attack, other side of your bracket. The War Wizard back in action. He takes on Iron Warrior, and then Master of Disaster will get a shot at the champion in Avenger. Now kicking us off here tonight, first thing in round 1, 𝐷𝐸 returns in Dragon, trying to take home a championship win in his rookie season, and right now he's going to be drawn up against the S-Kicker, Sawyer Ramsdale, back here tonight. Over here on the inside lane, Blue Thunder, the Ford Camp, ready to go, driving for the Backyard Beast race team. We'll see what he's got over here on the inside lane. So we got a veteran rookie matchup to get us started here in round 1. There's the green light now and off the line. They're pretty much even down the straightaway. Dragon now with a slight lead. Blue Thunder trying to close the gap on him, but it looked like 𝐷𝐸 and Dragon will get a big time win here tonight early on in round 1. As we go back and take another look at the MTA replay, as you see down the straightaway they go. Dragon has a slight lead coming down into the first jump. Blue Thunder now trying to make up the ground over that first jump, settle it down in no man's land. A little bad bounce there for the Blue Thunder machine, and Dragon will take home a win here tonight inside of round 1. The rookie's already coming out strong. Next up here tonight inside of round 1, we've got the return of 𝐽𝐮𝐞, the longtime MTA veteran. He's been with us since day 1, the 2020 wildcard champion. He's now going to be taking on Nathan Smith in the all-new Executioner over there on the outside lane, driving for the Crush This race team. Would love to take home a big-time championship win and get his very first Thunder win here tonight in week 2 of the December season. Both trucks are staged up now and ready to go. Executioner takes on Rap Attack. Green light goes down, and Executioner with a hole shot. Rap Attack making up the ground there, and what a ride it is for 𝐽𝐮𝐞. He turns it over in the shutdown area. Hits the backflip ramp like we saw earlier this week with Iron Man. This track is set up exactly the same. As a matter of fact, the officials didn't change anything, and there you see Executioner over there at the wall protection. As you see, Rap Attack started to make up the ground here, up and over the first jump. Executioner all out of shape as he hit the first jump, and that gave the advantage to 𝐽𝐮𝐞 inside of Rap Attack. The crews are down there now, rolling him back over. We'll have an update later on in the pit area for 𝐽𝐮𝐞 and the Rap Attack. Executioner, unfortunately, on the trailer early here tonight in round 1. Oh, we got more round 1 action coming your way. Cam Blank returning in the Iron Warrior Ford, the truck based out of Hagerstown, Maryland. He gets set now to take on another longtime veteran, Chris Ballout, back here tonight in the War Wizard. There you see him over there on the outside lane, the former 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, looking to take home a championship win here tonight. We all know Cam Blank and that Iron Warrior is bad fast out here on the MTA circuit. Who's going to be going on in the semi as the green light goes down side by side now down the straightaway? Shoot out to the finish line here. War Wizard in all kinds of trouble. He will turn it over in the shutdown area. A battle to the finish line here tonight inside of round 1. Iron Warrior and the War Wizard throwing it down. We're going to go back and take another look at the MTA replay. We got to figure out who won this race, but what happened to Chris Ballout and War Wizard side by side through no man's land now? He gets crossed up on that final jump. Iron Warrior does get the win in a violent roll in the shutdown area for Chris Ballout and the War Wizard. He's on the trailer for the rest of the night. Our MTA track crew officials are down there now to roll him back over, and as they get ready to right side him up, you see the right rear tire has snapped off that truck. You got to wonder if the spindle didn't break when he landed inside of no man's land, and that's what kicked him off that final jump, causing him to roll over in the shutdown area. Nonetheless, a lot of damage done to the War Wizard here tonight. He's on the trailer, and Iron Warrior will advance. We're going to find out right now who he's going to meet in semifinals as Jamie Howington returns, the new kid on the block, and the Master of Disaster Chevrolet. He will now get ready to take on the reigning and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion in the all-new Avenger out of Columbus, Michigan, Jimmy Bones Ferguson over here on the inside lane. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a battle of the Bowtie Chevrolet power plants here tonight to close out round 1. The square body Chevy on the outside, the 57 Chevy on the inside. Here's the green light now down the straightaway again side by side. A slight bobble out of Avenger, but it looks like like he may take home a win here in round one as Master of Disaster hanging right there with him to the very end of the race. Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger did have a slight bobble down the straightaway. Master of Disaster was not going to let him take that victory easy. As we go back to the replay, again, they're pretty much even. You see Master of Disaster kind of fighting down that straightaway. Shoot out to the finish line right there. Jimmy Ferguson just edges out the Master of Disaster here tonight inside of round one. What an epic showdown. That Master of Disaster is going to be one bad, fast truck. But right now, we are down inside of the pit area with 𝐬𝐮𝐞𝐭 in the Rap Attack machine. If you saw earlier tonight, he tanked right into that sea container, and they snapped off a hydraulic line. They've got it repaired. He will be back in semifinals. And there's the remnants. They took him in here on the loader into the garage. Warwoods are trying to get patched up and loaded up into the hauler. On to the next event he will go. But nonetheless, Rap Attack will be back. He's getting ready to go one-on-one with 𝐷𝐵𝐾𝐥 and Dragon here in semifinal action. Then the other side of the bracket, Iron Warrior coming back. He will take on defending champion Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger. Right now, we just talked about him in the pit area. 𝐬𝐮𝐞𝐭 coming back in Rap Attack. Hydraulic line is fixed on the front end of that truck. He will now take on the new kid on the block who debuted Dragon last week. He's ready to go over here on the inside lane. We'll see what he's got. An old pro in the far lane, new kid on the block. He's got one race under his belt on the inside lane. Rookie will take on veteran. Who's going to the final round showdown? Here's the green light now. Rap Attack and Dragon are down the straightaway. The new kid on the block with the lead. Rap Attack trying to make it to the ground. Unable to do it, and 𝐷𝐵𝐾𝐥 will go into the final round showdown. The new rookie puts the old veteran on the trailer here tonight in semifinals. As we go back and look at the replay, he had a lead on him all the way down that straightaway. For the first time tonight, the left lane led all the way down, and 𝐷𝐵𝐾𝐥 and Dragon capitalizes on it. And you never know, Rap Attack may have had a little bit of problems after that rollover earlier tonight in round one. But nonetheless, Dragon in the finals. We're going to find out who he's going to meet there. Will it be Cam Blank and Iron Warrior? He's been proven to be a top threat out here on the MTA circuit, but so is Jimmy Ferguson. A lot of racing wins out here on the MTA circuit. He's ready to hold on to that championship flag for one more week. The all-new Avenger seems to be running good. The Chevrolet camp on the outside out of Columbus, Michigan. The Ford camp on the inside out of Hagerstown, Maryland. Flag on the line. Here's the green light down the straightaway. They go side by side. It looks like Iron Warrior's got a lead on him, and Cam Blank will take it to the finals as he shoves it into the wall down there in the shutdown area. He gets a win over Jimmy Ferguson here tonight. The Ford camp reigning supreme. Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger over there on the outside was pretty much hanging with him all the way down. We go back to the replay. Right now they're shooting out down that straightaway. Up and over the first jump, they settle it down in no man's land, and it was all Iron Warrior after that. He put the Ford horsepower down to the ground. He gets a big time win here tonight, puts the champion on the trailer. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get to our final round showdown, we've got our trivia question of the week. Leave your answer down in the comment section below. But in 1989, what driver drove the equalizer to the 1989 TNT Motorsports Points Championship? Again, leave your answer down in the comment section below. Can't wait to hear from all you great viewers at home and seeing what your answers are. But right now we're back with the final round showdown. Iron Warrior set to take on Dragon. Cam Blank, he's been at this game for the last 3 years. He wants to put Iron Warrior in the winner's circle once again here tonight. 𝐷𝐵𝐾𝐥, the new kid on the block, would love to take home his very first Thunder Championship in his second appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Warrior, Dragon, it's showtime here tonight down the straightaway. Warrior's got a lead on him, but the Dragon's coming back on the inside. A great matchup here in the final round showdown. No question, the two fastest trucks of the night. We still aren't sure who got the racing championship win as we go back to the MTA replay. Iron Warrior got the whole shot on the outside lane. He starts to hold out a pretty decent lead. Dragon now settles it down right here, down this straightaway. He's starting to make a comeback. They settle it down in no man's land. Shoot out to the finish line, coming to the finish, and Dragon will pick up a win over Cam Blank and Iron Warrior as he was right there with him. Door handle to door handle all the way down. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your new Thursday Night Thunder champion, the new kid on the block, 𝐷𝐵𝐾𝐥 in Dragon. And ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome show we had out here tonight. Some great side-by-side diecast monster truck racing. And I got to be honest with you, these new kids on the block, all the great rookies joining the MTA circuit are making their impacts felt out here on the track. Thank you guys once again for watching. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.